All right, hello Divine Feminine, how are you? I'm going to do a reading today on what's going on with you, what's going on with him. Masculine energy, not masculine person. And we have Eight of Swords reversed for this connecting energy that fell out. So, I like seeing this. This is great news. And we'll get some advice. You're thinking that you've lost some chance of happiness. Look at that mirroring. Your person. Oh, your person's trying to be a hero here, isn't he? All right, so, wow, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Look what we have on the bottom of the deck. 8 of Wands. We have 6 of Cups and High Priestess. Oh, 6s, 8s, and 10s all over the place. So we have 6, 6, 6. Ten, 10, 10. Magician and Queen of Wands. All right. You guys are in powerful energies. Your person's kind of trying to be a hero, and they're feeling like this is not over, but they're also really concerned about, did they mess things up too much? And what will you say about this? I get a real sense of like giddiness, joyfulness, happiness. You know, she's got this 8 here, and then the Magician was on the other side. And then, of course, the High Priestess, which is very much a energy like that. I feel like you want to move on. Like you're sick of waiting. I mean, that's no surprise. Because why can't they just... Look at this. This is such strong, low self-esteem energy. I think they're looking at their low self-esteem. I've gotten this in a couple private readings too. It is this energy of like fake it till you make it, but they're not really fooling anybody. Because when you feel differently about yourself, you take different actions. You know, you don't, when you're validating yourself, you don't have to get validation from the outside. And I think you're there. I don't think they're there. And I think that's what they're coming up to. No one's validation makes them feel like your validation. Should we say that? Is that accurate? But they messed up somehow. They feel like you are off limits to some degree, and you kind of also feel like maybe you should be off limits. Maybe there's like, I mean, 6 of Wands, the Lover, which is a 6, and 6 of Cups is like, yeah, this relationship is really special. I mean, you can't, there's no other way to read that really. Interesting. But you know that at some point in the past, your what you accepted was too low from them. And so I feel like part of you has taken your energy back. This is interesting because you're coming up really in a really kind of a runner energy to me. I mean, I don't believe in runners, but almost like you were anxiously attached and now you're maybe a little bit avoidant, and that's what we tend to do. We kind of swing from pendulum to pendulum, and when we do that, when we swing from side to side, they have no other choice but to go to the other side. It's until we get to the middle. The middle is where we actually can meet. Okay. It's like you're taking stock of things, and they feel this energy shift in you. I see signs of you everywhere I go. I daydream about you. They're definitely feeling your energy of like shifting from like a victim to villain, right? You're not a villain, you're not a victim, but like going in the other direction. I feel like you gave a lot of your heart and soul to the spiritual path, to this love, to the connection. You followed what was told of you to do, and now you're like, is that all there is? For doing all this work, do I get more of the same? Are you just gonna come, look, Tarot always surprises me. That one really surprises me. Yeah, the masculines are really waking up. And you're like, I think it's maybe just, look at runner in reverse. I called that. I like you talking, heart with the key. It's like, I put myself out there so strongly. I gave so much. I really believed in you. I really gave you all I had. And I got almost nothing in return. Like, you treated me like I was just some common, Four of Cups energy, when I was like this gift from spirit to you. I'm trying to be a little bit funny here, but, and they're like, yeah, I know, I miss it. I miss you. You're beautiful. I keep thinking about you. I know you're my twin flame now. I didn't maybe believe it before, and I didn't really see it. But I'm not really good at communicating my feelings, and I'm sorry for running away. That's exactly what this is saying right here. And can you forgive me for being like so in my head that I did some things? Like, I see that you were really working really strongly. I know, like, we had this crazy intuitive connection. Can you forgive me for like not doing the work and not stepping up? I haven't seen a full action card yet from them, but I feel like it's coming. Green flag, deja vu, Gemini energy. That's been coming through all morning. Deeper into shadow, no good thing shall be denied. Rich thoughts grow money, and yep, the Magician with Cancer energy. I feel like this action is going to happen now, before the 20th, but probably before the 17th, 20th, 21st. This is like manifestation energy, but they are not done dealing with their shadow energy. It's very clear here. I mean, they had like 4 cards of they still have low self-esteem. So you're going to have have faith that if they are not cooked enough, right? If they haven't come up to your level, I think they're going to try to be like, hey, I'm a green flag now. But it's up to you to understand that, like, this is energy that cannot be destroyed. And if it's not the time, it's not the time. It's not going anywhere, right? And I'm sorry, like, I think the worst use of tarot is timing, but I can't deny here that I see 2 Gemini cards. And yes, there's a Leo card, there's a Pisces card, there's some other timing cards, but For some of you, this may be done by, their work may be done by Leo. For some of you, this may be done by Pisces. For some, it's going to take a full year. That doesn't mean you have to be in no contact. It just depends on how your particular union works. Some people, some twins do such strong energetic work. Like, if you have a twin that's come here, look at full moon, to up level like 12 lives, you know, to bring back the, this is funny, to bring back the knowledge from 12 past lives, you know, most likely you're going to have to be in full separation with that person. And for some of you, it's not like that. Some of you aren't that on that particular situation right now, you know. I mean, they're saying, yes, you are starseeds. Yes, there's telepathy. Yes, this is soul family. Yes, there will be a lot of flirtation. This is the card that's been coming out for everyone. For those of you, oh, there's a lot to look forward to right now. There's some of you that have really been missing that romantic, like, knight in shining armor. I can feel this energy. It is going to come back for a minute. Yeah. I do feel like you're going to get, that's for you. Oof, okay. You're going to get a chance again to see under the mask. I feel like it's going to be quite, it's weird. It's like a veiled mask removal. It's more going to be in like actions than in words. It's more going to be written or in music or somehow communicated. I don't necessarily feel like it's going to be this, let's sit down and have this discussion and like talk about our relationship. It just isn't usually how twin flames are. Sometimes they are, but most of the time it's like you level up, he's leveling up, you come back together, you trigger each other together, and then you go back apart. Almost always when your guys' vibration gets pretty close, the soulmate comes in. That is like so much like your DM. And there's kind of a choice there. It's like their karmic, really, but it's usually very fast. And because feminines are so advanced and so magical, right? We get what we need really quickly most of the time. And it does look like you have a soulmate around, coming in, coming back, possibly in retrograde. And that is often what triggers the masculine to start leveling up even more. Because that person, your soulmate, will be all of their fears wrapped into, like all of their inadequacies wrapped in. If they're afraid of being poor, this soulmate's rich. If they're afraid that they're not good looking enough, this soulmate's really good looking, you know, or charming, or whatever it is, smart, whatever they think they're not. And that's often how the karmic is for us, right? Whatever fear you have about yourself, their karmic is going to trigger all of that in you. And you're going to be like, you know, it's going to be like, yeah, see, I'm not good enough for them, because whatever it is, if you think you're all of the, what I call the is, right, like, are enough, you know. Oh, that's cute. Are you skinny enough, young enough, pretty enough, whatever. All of those things that you fear that don't make you worthy of love. The karmic will trigger in you, and they will also teach them the lessons about how they hurt you and what that felt like. So I feel like a karmic cycle is ended. All right, so let's get some advice on the crystals. Hiddenite, it's gratitude. They want you to up your gratitude practice. Petrified wood, ancestors. So connecting with ancestors. Oh, beautiful. This card doesn't come out that often. Pneumite, healer. It's a beautiful stone. And then Shaddakite, teacher. If you feel called to teach ancient wisdom, that may be revealed to you now. And Tiger's Eye for courage. You may be bringing back some of your past life gifts. I do see that very strongly for the feminine now, that there will be a level up in the gifts. I'm not going to make this super long, but let's get a couple dragons and see. You can call on these crystals and dragons, Ascended Masters, when you sleep, when you meditate. This hasn't come out for a while. It's my favorite dragon in this deck. The gold and silver violet flame dragon. And look at the butterfly. I love this dragon. And that beautiful symbol, right? With all the flames. So use your violet flame to transmute any of this dense energy. Transmutes the old around you with wisdom and grace. It's time for a transmutation. Magic and healing. Offer service under grace. Air and water dragon helps you connect to higher frequencies. Trust your intuition. Develop your psychic abilities and be open to enlightenment. Express your inner song. See, I did mention song. So there is a lot of abundance around the divine feminine. Look at it. So beautiful. Jupiter in Taurus, this is what this reminds me of. Brings in healing and cosmic abundance. Good fortune is coming. Let your thoughts support your divine perfection. Align with your fifth dimensional blueprint. And then the black dragon from Saturn. Saturn being retrograde in Pisces right now, I think. A lot of discipline around your spiritual practices will help you move yourself forward. It says, congratulations, you have passed a test. Archangel Gabriel's dragon brings purification. Self-discipline will speed ascension and bring joy. You can carry Archangel Gabriel's diamond. Love it. You can also ask Archangel Gabriel to put his diamond in your soul star chakra. It will illuminate the starseed knowledge and gifts. If you are connected in that realm, of course, don't do anything that you don't align with. Mary Magdalene, which is a 35, which is an 8, was a high initiate of the Order of the Essenes and a spiritual partner of Jesus. She is now master of the 6th ray, raising dogma, religion, into spirituality. Mary Magdalene's ascension retreat is in Marseille. She radiates the glowing buttercup yellow light to all who attune to her. Her light was hidden from us for centuries as she is misjudged about her role in Jesus' life. If you have felt wronged or misunderstood, Mary Magdalene offers you the courage to maintain your integrity. So you can ask her to come into your energy field, attune to her. Archangel Metatron's cloak. So it is an honor to receive this card, for the cloak allows Metatron's energy to be held in your aura. It ensures that your 12 chakras are open and protects you from lower energies. This means that you can link to the 7th dimension of Hollow Earth and access wisdom from the 4 ascension planets. Walk tall and stand in your power. So ask Metatron to put his cloak around you in your aura. Water. So the second water card. Poseidon is in charge of the waters. Neptune is his elemental master and directs the Undines. Ask them to cleanse emotions, emotionally based illnesses, and relationship difficulties. Your guidance is to bless water everywhere and bring it into the 5th dimension. Ask Poseidon to link you to the music of spheres. So the third music mention, to access the sounds of your perfect divine blueprint and start to reinstate it. And then we have Lady Portia, who is Saint Germain's twin. You may connect to her and ask for justice. She is Lord of Karma. And be generous-hearted, open-minded, and fair. Step aside from judgment, and then your ascension path will be showered with gold. And on the bottom, we have the Mahatma energy, which is the golden pool of Christ light, the 12 rays of high-frequency group consciousness. The golden white Mahatma energy is once more available, and you're invited to draw it through your chakra system. This is the liquid light that I use when I do my energy healings on the rings. Draw it through your chakra system into the earth. This will raise your frequency and help the planet. You will leave golden footsteps wherever you go. Let's get a last few messages from your twin. What do they want to say? I'm very excited for you. If any of you have been in communication, I would love to hear about it. If you have any downloads of your past life gifts, I would love to hear about those. If you've been called to write music, poetry, or anything else, I would love to hear about that. If you have certain questions that you would like me to answer, I just literally sit down and ask Spirit what do they want to bring through, and that's what I do. That's beautiful. And yeah, I would love to hear anything positive. Like, we all have negative things to say about our DM, but focusing on those does no good. Time, you are trying too hard. Give it time. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. The path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. That word is important. A message for you. I'm thinking of you at this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. I do think you're going to get a message. It feels very strong in this reading. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. And the soul is what's activated when you meet your twin flame. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Embrace each other. Through each other you find the missing pieces. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Wait, do not rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow and you'll be surprised where it leads. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So get ready for some very exciting interaction here. I think around this full moon, it looks where it's coming, but I definitely would focus on your own expansion, focus on, your own, this is amazing cards together, amazing connective energy right here, where you can feel this very magnetic flirtation that they're manifesting with you. And when it happens, make sure you slow down and savor it and don't rush. Time is not relevant with twin flames. It's a soul connection. You do never have to rush ever. So goodbye for now. If you'd like a reading, they're open till July 25th. The wait list is short right now, and then it will be closed for about a month. So talk to you later. Bye.